What's going on, guys? Your boy Mason. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the should you summon for the brand new step up magician Chandler. And what we're gonna do in this video, guys, is go over the banner format, the characters featured on the banner, and then Chandler's kit himself to let you guys know if he's gonna be worth summoning for. If you guys enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are on the road to that 50,000 subscribers, guys, and I definitely do appreciate all the support on the channel, man. You know, with the likes, subscribes, and turning on post notifications. Now, with that out of the way, let's hop in and let's talk the banner for Chandler and the actual format for it. Alright, guys, so for the format for Chandler's banner, in terms of what it is, this is a step up banner. So for you guys that have never summoned on a step up before, the way the banner is going to work is that each different step is going to be something different that you get, or just a regular multi, and it's going to total to a total of 242 gems total to actually do one rotation on the banner. And as you guys can see right here, this is on my JP free to play account, but you guys can see here that for each step there's going to be something different, and there's only 10 steps total. So step 1 right here is just going to be a standard multi. Step 2 is only going to be a 1 gem multi, and it's going to give you 11 characters for 1 gem. You guys can see 1 and then 11 right there. And then step 3 is just going to be your standard multi. Step 4 is going to be your standard multi. Step 5 is going to be a guaranteed SSR for any of the characters on the banner. Step 6 is just going to be a standard multi. Step 7 is going to be the 1 gem multi, just like the step 2 right there. And then step 8 is going to be regular multi. Step 9 is going to be regular. And then at step 10, guys, when you do the multi, you will be guaranteed Chandler at the very end as well. So that's pretty much the banner format right there. And going through the banner as well, guys, you can see the rewards at the top here. I think this is if you do 2 rotations, if I'm not mistaken, or this might be, I think a rotation is 110, and then about, you know, like about halfway into the second rotation, I think you do get the hammers. It's something along those lines. It's either you know, 2 rotations for this, or it's gonna be like 1 rotation for the anvils and then a little bit extra for the hammers. So yeah, that's pretty much the format of the banner, guys. Let's hop in and talk about the featured character list. So we have the brand new magician Chandler. He's going to be a red attribute character, 0.5% rate up on a total of 3% rates. We do also have green Zarathos right here, Nanashi. We have the red Excalibur Arthur, green the green debuff Sariel. We do also have the blue Elat, the red Tarmiel, the blue champion Meliodas, the green Ludociel, the green Matrona, and then the green Oslo and Hawk, all at a 0.25% rate to total to the you know, full 3% rates along with Chandler as well. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the format of the banner and the characters featured. Let's actually talk about Chandler's kit now to see what he's actually able to do and whether or not it's going to be worth summoning based on that. Alright, guys, so I have Chandler's information pulled up here. This is a JP translation, so you know, bear with me, guys, in terms of the actual translation itself. It's not going to be 100% translated, but we got the gist of what the character is able to do. So Ancient Demon Magician Chandler, for his passive here, as you guys can see, it does have the you know, able to be used in the sub slot little icon right there and in all content. So the passive right here is if all allies including the sub slot are demons, the damage received by demon allies will be reduced by 30%, and attack related stats will be increased by 15%. Also, when you take a stance, the critical resistance and critical defense of demon allies will increase by 30% when you do that. So that's definitely a really nice effect when you are stancing up if you have him on the field. And then when you run him as a backline unit, he's still going to be providing 30% damage reduction and 15% attack related stats. Now moving on to his first skill here, we have Death Rain. This is going to deal damage equal to 250% of attack power to all enemies and reduces special attack gauge by 3. So the way this skill works, and I can show you guys in the game as well. So if we zoom out here and we actually look at the skill, you can see at the rank 1 it's just going to be standard 150% of attack. Rank 2 is going to be 150, but 1 gauge strip from all enemies. It's AoE, right? And then the rank 3, as you guys saw right there, is 250 and 3 gauge right there. Alright, now moving on from that, guys, we do have his second skill here being Mystic Barrier. For 2 turns, take a stance, provoke the enemy, reduce damage by 60% when attacked, and reduce the enemy's special move gauge by 2 when using skills. And so obviously provoke is going to be taunting the enemies, guides all attacks towards you. And then for the actual ranks of the skills here, if we actually go to if if we go to my my game here, you guys can see that if we go to the stance, you can see that on the rank 1 right here, it's going to be 2 turns regardless. So 2 turns always across all 3 of the ranks, but 40% damage reduction, no gauge reduction. On the rank 2, it's going to be 1 gauge reduction, right? And then on the rank 3, it's going to be 2 right there. So yeah, you only do gain the gauge reduction on this stance when it's at a rank 2, guys, but you do have a 2-turn stance at that, taunting the enemy with the damage reduction as well. Alright, now moving on from that, guys, we do also have the ultimate, which is going to be Meteor Works. Deals rush damage equal to 680% of attack power to all enemies. This is at the 6 out of 6 level of dupes, and the rush effect or charge is going to be defense power disabled or ignoring enemy defense. Alright, guys, so that is pretty much the kit of Magician Chandler right there. Let's actually move back to the game, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on whether or not you should be summoning. Alright, guys, now should you be summoning on the Magician Chandler? In my opinion, man, I actually do think that it might be worth to do at least 2 steps on this banner, guys. Now, you want to hear me out about this, right? Obviously, this is not, you know, a really good time to be summoning on banners, considering we do have a possibility of either a collab or a UR festival in the next week or so. You know, that is something that is on the horizon and a possibility, considering we did get a step-up banner. Whenever we do get these step-ups, you know, they kind of, you know, put them right in a week before we get a major celebration again. So I feel like this Chandler is kind of just here for that reason. So that might be why you might not want to do too many summons on the banner, but I definitely do recommend the first 2 steps. Remember that on the step up banner in the format, the step 1 is going to be a regular multi, but the step 2 is only going to cost 1 gem. So you actually get 2 multis worth for about 31 gems, which in my opinion is definitely worth spending, considering you're able to get 22 units pulled for only 31 gems. So if you are looking for like stamina pots, or even you want a chance at the Chandler himself, then definitely those first 2 multis are worth. But anything past that, I feel like is doing a little bit too much. I feel like you shouldn't chase Chandler. He's not a super insane character at the moment, and we also just don't know what the meta is going to be like after the next unit that does release, because right now I would say that even after this Chandler's release, I still think that the 7 Deadly Sins team and the human team are beating the demon team for the most part. So you got to definitely take that into account in terms of being able to summon for this character. But he seems like a very good longevity character for his passive, where because it works from the sub slot and it's going to be in all content, you know, this character definitely has that longevity, and the attack related stats is just more than, you know, characters like Demon Kusak or, you know, Blue Ominous Nebula Zelda. So you are gaining more attack related from that backline support. But yeah, I definitely do think the first 2 multis are at least good, guys. You try your luck, see what if you're able to get them, and then yeah, I mean, doing the whole rotation, it is only 242 gems, so it's not a lot of gems you are spending. But you know, bear that in mind that, you know, the next banner could be a collab, could be a festival, could be something big that you might want to be saving your gems for instead of spending it on Chandler. So you know, best case scenario, guys, is that you pull them within these first 2 multis, and then you can just, you know, stop summoning right there and you'd be good. But yeah, no, it's really up to you. You can either save your gems, maybe wait till next week, see what we get on JP, maybe it's going to be a festival, maybe a collab, and then once we do see what it is, if you're not, you're going to be summoning on that, maybe throw the first 2 multis on Chandler, and then if you do want to finish out the banner and try that as well, then go for it, because I don't think this is necessarily a super bad banner, but I do see the value in getting Chandler now, considering he's very, very cheap to get at only 242 gems to guaranteed pity the character. So that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below if you guys are going to be summoning on the Magician Chandler. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.